Marie was a young girl from a small town in France. She dreamed of studying business, and one day starting her own company. When she got accepted to a university in London, she was thrilled. It was her first time leaving France, and she felt both excited and nervous. She packed her bags, said goodbye to her family, and boarded the train to London. The journey felt like a new beginning. When she arrived, she was overwhelmed by the bustling city. London was so much bigger and louder than her hometown. She felt small and unsure as she navigated through the busy streets. Finding her way to her new apartment was her first challenge. She got lost twice and had to ask strangers for directions. The British accents were different from what she was used to, and sometimes she struggled to understand. Her apartment was tiny and expensive, very different from her comfortable room back in France. She had to learn how to live in a much smaller space. But she reminded herself that this was part of the adventure. The next day, Marie went to her university for orientation. She saw students from many different countries and backgrounds. She realized that she was now part of an international community. At first, it was hard to make friends. Everyone seemed busy and focused on their own studies. Marie felt shy and hesitant to approach people. Classes were challenging from the start. The professors spoke quickly, and Marie sometimes struggled to keep up. She was used to studying in French, and now she had to understand business terms in English. Her first few assignments were difficult. She spent hours looking up words and trying to understand complex readings. Marie felt frustrated and sometimes wondered if she had made the right decision. In her free time, she explored the city, hoping to feel more comfortable. She visited museums, famous landmarks, and beautiful parks. She loved the history and culture of London, but it still felt very different from home. The food in London was another surprise. British dishes like fish and chips and meat pies were new to her. She missed French food and sometimes struggled to find flavors she loved. Marie also noticed differences in everyday manners. People seemed polite but distant, always saying please and thank you. In France, she was used to more warmth and friendliness in interactions. One day, Marie felt very homesick. She missed her family, her friends, and the familiar sights of her hometown. She called her mother, who reassured her and encouraged her to keep going. Determined to adapt, Marie decided to join a student club. She found a group for international students and decided to give it a try. She hoped it would help her make friends and feel less alone. At her first club meeting, she met students from Spain, Italy, and India. They all shared stories of the challenges they faced studying in a foreign country. Marie felt comforted, realizing she wasn't alone. Slowly, she began to make friends with other international students. They often met for coffee or lunch and shared their experiences. This support helped her feel more at home in London. With her new friends, Marie started exploring the city more confidently. They visited markets, tried new foods, and even went to a football game together. London began to feel less intimidating. Marie's English also started to improve. She practiced speaking with her friends and in class, even if she made mistakes. Her confidence grew as she became more comfortable expressing herself. In her business classes, Marie found that teamwork was essential. At first, she was nervous about group projects, worried about misunderstandings, but her classmates were patient and understanding. Working with others helped her learn new skills and perspectives. She saw how students from different cultures approached problems differently. This experience broadened her view of the world. One evening, Marie stayed up late studying for an important exam. She felt stressed and overwhelmed by the amount of information she needed to memorize. But she reminded herself that hard work would pay off. She created a study schedule, breaking down her tasks into manageable parts. Following this schedule helped her stay organized and reduced her stress. Marie was proud of her new discipline. During her exams, she used relaxation techniques to stay calm. She practiced deep breathing and positive thinking. This helped her perform well despite her initial fears. Her grades slowly improved, which boosted her confidence. She was no longer just trying to survive her classes. She wanted to excel. Her professors noticed her progress and praised her efforts. Marie's journey was still challenging, but she felt stronger. Each day, she was growing into a more independent and capable person. She felt proud of how far she had come. One day, her class went on a field trip to a local business. This visit inspired Marie as she saw how real companies operated. She dreamed of starting her own business one day. Inspired, Marie began to sketch ideas for her future company. She wanted to bring a touch of French culture to her business concept. This vision kept her motivated and focused on her studies. She also began taking part in local events, like public lectures and business networking sessions. At first, these events were intimidating, but she gradually learned to introduce herself and share her ideas. One of her professors noticed her interest in business and offered to mentor her. Marie was thrilled and grateful for the guidance. Her professor taught her about entrepreneurship and encouraged her to stay ambitious. She learned about creating business plans, marketing strategies, and managing finances. Marie realized there was so much more to business than she had imagined. This knowledge excited her and fueled her dreams. During the holidays, Marie stayed in London instead of going home. She missed her family, but she wanted to save money and focus on her studies. She spent the holidays with friends, celebrating in new ways. Together, they cooked meals from their different cultures and shared stories about their traditions. This experience showed her the beauty of diversity. It made her appreciate her own culture and the cultures of others. Marie also volunteered at a local charity event, helping distribute food to the needy. This experience made her feel connected to the community in a new way. She was grateful for the chance to give back. Over time, she felt a deeper connection to London. It no longer felt foreign and intimidating. She was beginning to think of it as her second home. Her studies continued to be challenging, but she felt equipped to handle them. She had developed strong study habits and new skills. She knew she could overcome obstacles. Marie also developed a close friendship with a local British student named Emma. Emma helped her understand British culture better and introduced her to new places in the city. They became close friends, sharing many experiences together. Emma's friendship helped Marie feel more connected to London. She learned more about British traditions and enjoyed seeing the city through a local's eyes. Emma's support was a big part of her journey. Marie and Emma studied together, encouraging each other to do their best. They shared dreams of starting their own businesses one day. Their friendship gave them both confidence to reach their goals. Marie started to feel proud of herself. She had faced many challenges, but she had overcome each one. She knew she was capable of achieving her dreams. In her final year, Marie's confidence grew even more. She took on a leadership role in her student club, helping new international students adjust. She wanted to give back and help others feel welcome. Through this role, she met many students facing the same challenges she once did. She shared her story with them, hoping to inspire and encourage. Helping others brought her a sense of purpose. As graduation approached, Marie felt both excited and nervous. She had worked hard and grown so much since she first arrived in London. She was ready for the next chapter. Her family traveled from France to attend her graduation. Seeing their proud faces filled her with happiness. She realized she had made them proud and achieved her goal. Marie walked across the stage, accepting her diploma with pride. She felt a deep sense of accomplishment, knowing she had earned every bit of it. The journey had been difficult, but it was worth it. After graduation, Marie decided to stay in London and work for a local business. She wanted to gain experience before starting her own company. London felt like the perfect place to continue her journey. Her job was demanding, but she enjoyed applying the skills she had learned. She felt more prepared and confident in her new role. Her experiences in London had shaped her into a capable professional. Marie's dream of starting her own business remained strong. She saved money, researched ideas, and worked hard toward her goal. She knew she was closer than ever to making it happen. One day, she gathered the courage to share her business idea with her boss. Her boss was impressed and offered her valuable advice. This feedback encouraged her to keep pushing forward. Over time, she built a network of contacts who supported her vision. She found mentors and friends who believed in her dreams. Their encouragement kept her focused and motivated. Marie's journey had been full of challenges, but each one taught her something valuable. She had learned resilience, independence, and the importance of perseverance. These lessons would guide her for life. When she finally launched her business, it was a dream come true. She combined her French roots with her love for London, creating a unique product that reflected both cultures. Her hard work paid off. Marie's family was incredibly proud of her accomplishment. They saw how much she had grown and supported her every step of the way. Her business began to gain popularity in London. She faced new challenges as a business owner, but she tackled each one with confidence. She had come so far since her first days in London. She believed in herself like never before. Marie's story inspired other international students. She often spoke at events, encouraging them to follow their dreams. Her journey showed them that anything was possible with determination. Years passed, and Marie's business continued to grow. She felt grateful for the challenges that had shaped her. She knew they had helped her become the person she was. London became her true second home, filled with friends and memories. She never forgot her roots, but appreciated the life she built. The city was now a part of her. Marie often thought back to her first day in London. She remembered the fear and doubt she had felt. Now she looked back with pride at how far she had come. Her business thrived, allowing her to give back to her community. She hired other international students, hoping to make their journey easier. Her story had come full circle. Marie realized she had accomplished her dreams through hard work and perseverance. She was proud of the woman she had become. London had given her challenges, but it had also given her strength. As she looked toward the future, Marie knew she was ready for any challenge. Her journey had taught her that dreams were worth pursuing, no matter how difficult. London had changed her life forever, and she was grateful.